This is pilot number 2 for the show. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show with King Nation.
What up?
The chef.
Hey,
cooking it up out there.
What you need.
And Big Dog right here in his house.
Yes, sir.
So, what's up, guys? How you doing today? How you feeling?
Pretty good. How you feeling, Big Dog?
I think we're going to have to make this. I'm going to make this a little raw for all of us tonight. Are you ready?
Hey, they say they let the handcuffs off Big Dog. He ready to say what he need to say.
Here we
You
go,
feel
man.
me?
Get ready. All right, man. So here's the thing, man. Sealing the deal with a woman, getting them panties off and getting hidden it, having that wonderful sex, getting her to go down on you, whatever it takes. How many dates? What do you need to do? How do you do it?
Ooh, okay. So how we meeting them? How does it?
Let's say you already met a girl. You're already talking. How many dates? What do you need to do to get her? You're talking to her, so you're already getting a vibe of what her expectations is.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, as my boy Andre 3000 say. The girls I fell in love with, we had sex on the first night.
That's all I'm saying.
I was about to say, is she playing hard to get? Because if that's the case,
you're portraying somebody. I'm just saying, if you meet a girl, she's into you. Look, man, if you want to date a church-going girl that wants to play hard to get, then that's on you. No problem. That's what you want. That you want something serious. But if you just want to hit it, what do you do?
But can I ask all y'all fellas a question? All of the women you've dated on a serious level, how long did it take you to have sex with them?
Oh, I can tell you that. Probably about the 4th or 5th date.
4th date. That's Big Dog. What about you, King?
The serious ones, I think it took the 3rd date.
The 3rd. Hey, number 3 or 4, I feel like is the magic number. I can't lie.
Yeah.
That 3 or 4 date, you know what you get, so I feel that.
Okay, so my next question is, how quickly are we getting to the 3rd or 4th date?
Hey, where I'm from, we running it back as quick as possible. I ain't got time to wait. Let's just say, as a busy man, I will say, worst case scenario, maybe it takes 3 weeks because my week is filled up. So the weekend is my day to play, or however you want to look at it.
Okay.
So maybe I'll give you a 3 week, but I'm running it back as quick as I possible. Like when I really like you gonna see me twice in a week. You gonna get sick of me.
Okay. So with that saying, what Big Dog was saying before, so I'll ask and be like, on that 3rd date when you've been seeing him a minute, what you doing?
Okay, so what are the signs that you look for? Here's the thing. By the 3rd date, when I'm going out with a girl, and we're kissing on each other, and we're starting to feel each other up a little bit, it's time to play.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell y'all my thing, and y'all, I would love to hear y'all theory too. I feel like I got a little superpower, and my superpower is that I cook. I'm a chef,
Ooh.
And with being a chef, 3rd date, you coming to the casa. You feel me?
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm bringing you to the casa. I want to know what you eat. We gonna take every detail slowly, and I'm not gonna lie, it's game time. It's game time. Okay, we didn't put hours in the kitchen. We got the champagne. We got the wine. I don't know, ladies. I like champagne. But, that's what we going with. And that's kind of my 3rd date. And no pressure. If it don't happen, it don't happen. But that's kind of my thing is 3rd date, casa. We going to talk about it. We going to sit down and have a great meal.
All right, let's make it real then. We've all been in serious relationships previously. I'm still in one right now, but I'll talk about some previous ones. Did you ever have a transactional relationship?
I think all of them are transactional.
Yeah. I would say that to piggyback on, it is transactional, but the piggyback, to kind of explain something, it's like he's a chef. He gonna cook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll go by my name and say like, I'm a little more egotistical. I'm a little more king like, you know what I mean? So my thing is on the 3rd date, I'll go along the lines of, we already know. I need to know your loyalty. Are you there? You know what I mean?
Ooh,
once I know you there on that 3rd date, it's not so much what I'm doing. It's expectation. I'm going to start talking to you a little different, but it's not in a disrespectful way, but it's more so a throw to the table like, hey, you know what time it is. We on this next level. Let's go. And if you with it, then everything else comes with it too.
No, that's fair.
So I got to ask you, when you say you hit them on a more authoritative level, how does that look for you? Like, what's the exact things that you're kind of putting out there?
Okay, so when you talk about the first 2 dates, more so they getting to know you. So you're explaining yourself a lot.
Sure.
Right? And also you're having them explain themselves a lot. When you get to a level where y'all start, the explaining is now understanding. It's no more explaining. It's more so when you get to that third or fourth day, you're like, you know something, I know something there. You know what I mean? Me as an egotistical person, you know, I don't go for something that I know that's not there. Right? If I feel any types of way that it's not there, it's not there for me. Now, if I already know, then I'm gonna start talking to you a little different. I'm gonna stop asking you to explain yourself, and I'm just going to start doing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Hey, you got this? No? Yes? Okay, here you go. I start providing. I start making sure you're good. But at the third date, I have to know. So when it talks about making that expectation and making sure, you know what I'm saying, not, you know what I'm saying, what we going for? Oh, yeah, I start talking different. Hey, you coming over? You got this? You got this? Bring that ass. You know what I'm saying?
With
like,
that ass,
bring that shit over here. It's a little bit of a different talk.
Okay. So is that going to be a serious relationship, though? Or is it just, are you just, this girl's just for the one thing?
I mean, it starts off the same wall above.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Most of the time when you think about taking a girl serious, you know what I'm saying? If I already start talking you a certain way, you know what I mean? It's already there. You know, we going. We just move it step by step.
I'm gonna keep it 100%. Every girl that met that third date genre has been my, like, I don't think the time means anything, because I met girls I haven't had sex with for months and nothing happened after, and I've had girls we've had sex for date 2 and we've been dating for 6 years.
Well, no, that makes sense.
I think it's the person. I think for men, you know, I think you have this imagery of this is the woman.
I also think
serious.
I also think that women choose. They decide.
That's what I said. They give you signs.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I like I said, my experience has been with the 3 types of women that I mentioned, which, like I said, it's either going to be the transactional one that she don't care what you look like. She'll give it up to you as long as you give her what she's asking for.
Man.
There's the one girl, like I said, that is looking for what she wants. She don't care if she has to pay for the date or whatever. She just wants to know that you're going to be there for her and only for her. And that sucks too, because who's going to be there for you? And then you have the third one, which is going to be that one girl that cares for you whether you're rich, poor, high, dry, whatever.
I think for that part, I think is what you're okay with at the time and what you're okay with living with. I know sometimes we say like, okay, the transactional, right?
Okay.
And being so much is transactional. And then what was the second one? Just to make sure I got that right. The
second one is the one where the girl doesn't care if she pays or anything. She just wants it her way and her way only. How many times have you gone on a date and, you know, she portrays to be this person, and then little by little you start seeing they want to be a little bit more in charge. They want a little bit more control. They want it their way.
Okay, so like
it ain't Burger King, man.
Yeah, I get
not have it your way.
Yeah, I get that. I think when it comes down to what you accept. If you are okay with what they give you, you already know what they're giving you, then that's on you. You know that by now. You know what I mean? You can pretty much tell at the first 2 days, like I said, they're explaining themselves. If you're not listening.
So let me ask you this. Now, let's say you went on your 4th date, 5th date, whatever, and you sealed the deal. You got her home, panties came off.
Yes, sir.
Things happen, rock and roll. All right. What happens when, let's say 2 weeks down the road, all of a sudden she's like, oh, I'm dating this other guy now.
Ooh, okay. So you
because
said, wait. You said we was locked in, though, right?
Yeah, I got questions here.
Yeah, you were locked in. You had sex. Everything was great. At least you thought it was. And 2 weeks down the road, all of a sudden, she's not talking to you as much. She's not paying attention to you as much. And all of a sudden, you go out to her place, and hey, there's this new, fresh guy.
I got 2 questions.
All right.
One, how bad is she?
Ooh.
Let's talk about it. Now, how bad is she? We talking, is she one of those? One.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question.
So I would ask the fellas in the room, is she? Let's just say we all got a scale of 10, right?
Okay.
Is she 8 to 10? Is she?
But you know what? I've seen 7s that can hold
Hey,
a 10.
look. Hey, let me tell you something. I think 7s is the best game you got. I think having a woman who's a 7, and that's no disrespect, but I think having a woman who's cute, who's ready to work hard, who's about this relationship, she's not, getting called beautiful every day or, adored by every man. That's the woman you want.
All right. But it's still, my question is.
Oh, so what do you do?
So what do you, how would you feel? You let's say you catch some feelings.
As a top chef, you got to go. You got to go. You got to get out there. You got to get out the lane. Like, I can't play I can't play in your face as a woman knowing you got somebody else on the hip, and I can't bring it all to the table. I tell women one thing: you only gonna get this version of me once.
Ooh.
And once this version is gone of me, I don't got the dog no more. Like, let me tell y'all, I'm just gonna say this: as a young man, savage. As a man who's right in the middle age of what life should be, I no longer will give you this same version twice. Now, if you burn out this first version, you probably ain't gonna get nothing. Old guy gonna give you the dog, but you'll get nothing.
Wow.
That's my thought.
So I'll say it like this: me being the way that I am, if I find out the way that is, I think the initial thought process, and it's just with me being at where I'm at with life, the initial thought process would be like, break all that shit, fuck all that shit up. You know what I mean? But the growth in me tells me, like, you'll get another one.
Yep.
And it's gonna be better.
Yep.
Sure.
As a king, you go conquer.
That's it.
So I conquered that, and that didn't stay underneath me. That's cool. A roach will reach outside the house. That don't mean it can let that in.
Damn right.
So
Get stepped on.
That's a southern play.
So if it leave, it leave. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go get another one. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get more picky about it, because what you gave me, what I didn't like, I'm gonna get it 10 times better.
Wow.
I'm gonna go find it.
We just came to church, people.
We went to church. We went to
church.
Tabernacle.
Damn, man. I don't understand. So it is. So how important is sealing the deal with you guys? How important is it having that sex? Getting them drawers down, getting them in bed. I know it's a good feeling. Shit.
You know what? Let me. I'm a preach on this, and I think, man, you asked me that 5 years ago. Man, it's the start and finish of it all. But today, I don't know how much it matters. Like, I feel like I'm the guy who, like, do you still got it? Like, I'm there. Like, I know I've experienced it. I've seen it. But to answer your question, it's probably out of a 10, it's a good 6.
All right.
Depends. Once again, it depends how bad you is. And I feel like I done had some baddies, so it ain't stretching me.
Okay.
I kind of agree on that. I feel a little indifferent about it. And here's what I say about that. How important it is, it did depend on where you at in life. Did you just go through a breakup?
Oh,
Church.
good point.
You know what I mean? Like, the older you get when you go through a breakup, I feel like the more it ain't the sex, it's the person.
Yep.
Can you find the better quality rather than the better, you know what I mean, just the better eye look?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And when you find quality, that's when you know you won. The older you get, it's not so much about finding the quickest, greatest looking thing. The older you get,
that's the thing. I mean? To you, they are going to be the greatest looking thing. I mean that
that's
person.
Real too.
That's true too. But it also depends on what you find as what you're being picky about. What you find as the aspects that you need is better. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to say they want a better looking woman, but a better looking woman can be better looking in different type of ways. So your style is you.
No, all right,
true.
King. As my brother, and we have our conversations about women. We gonna play a little numbers game right now. Okay.
Shit! Here we go.
I know what you're talking about. I think you know what I'm talking about. I think all day you would take number 3 over number 1, even though number 1 looks better than 3. Am I lying?
In that sense, I would say number 3 has looked better off of personality.
In church, that's what I'm
personality.
saying.
Now, off of first look, number one is gonna take that
for sure.
But number 3, if you look at her and then you look at her again, you'll know.
Exactly.
And it'll hit when you that first good look at a good woman. Boom.
Ooh,
okay, gotcha. But if you look at the one as you think is a 7, she's gonna turn out to be a 10 if you just look at her close enough.
And that's my valid argument there. You know, I know, kind of looking back, like a number 1 is a fucking star. A fucking star. You put it on the calendar. But number 3 is something you've seen so much more in. So I kind of want to end it with that, but I want to say, yo, we play football here, okay?
Well, guys, thank you for listening to the show with King Nation, the chef, and the big dog.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night, everybody.